we talk without fighting?
Okay.
Okay, what?
What?
Okay, what?
Okay means yes.
Okay means yes? Okay, so then let's stop. Let's talk without fighting. Because all we ever do is fight.
Okay.
Okay, what? Why do you keep saying okay?
What? What do you want? I'm civilized. I just said okay.
Yeah, you know how to really get me, like, riled up.
I didn't say anything, okay?
I asked you to talk without fighting.
I
Now you're
said
getting-
one word.
Yeah,
What do you want from me?
just to talk without fighting. That's what I want. It's not that hard, okay?
I said one word. Okay. That means cool. Let's do it. It's chill. Yeah.
All right, well, you shouldn't have said that word because you are obviously trying
So
to
what's
start
the
a fight.
right answer?
I don't know. Yes, honey. Sounds good.
Anybody would say okay. I just said okay.
You know what?
Now you're fighting with me.
Yeah, because you want to start a fight.
I'm not even mad.
Hi guys, and welcome to Single, Married, Separated, Divorced and Single Again. My name is Jehovah. On this channel, obviously, we discuss a lot of things. We discuss tips, and I think recently we have been discussing more about, and I think it's helping people, even myself, to be able to actually understand myself as a woman, but also understand my husband. Like I usually share, my husband is very soft-hearted, not only with me. In general, he's just a very gentle person towards people that even treat him bad sometimes. Sometimes that irritates me, but that's his personality. I'm getting to know that that's how he is. I will never be able to change him. And sometimes I go on like a lioness, protecting his cubs. Like, oh no, sweetheart, you can't just keep quiet like that. Somebody say that and you just keep quiet. He always says something. There's something that he say. I don't know whether I'm going to say it right, because every time when I repeat it after him, I say it wrongly. Just because the water is quiet doesn't mean that there is no crocodile in the water. So what it basically means is that just because you didn't talk doesn't mean that you don't know what the person is doing. Okay, so I think what he really means is that you don't always have to respond when somebody does something, because sometimes you can just let it go. It's that letting go that I kind of find it, But yeah, I'm learning. So we, like I said, we share tips, and I think I've shared enough about how women act and how men act, and I think it's gonna help us understand each other. And also we need to know that women are just literally, I'm getting to even get to know myself. As I'm teaching you, I'm actually also learning from what I'm teaching, to be quite honest, and that's amazing. For example, the way we talk nonstop, and that's one of the things that I actually love my husband for, because he's such a listener, especially when I'm talking about the Bible. He will listen for I remember the other day I preached and I realized it was 2 hours 45 minutes. I was talking about King David, and that actually takes me to the King David thing that I was supposed to preach on my other channel. I'm gonna hopefully post it today. I think it's a background information of King David, how King David was born, and being the last born of the children and all that, and the background information of what really makes him to be the shepherd of the sheep, knowing that that's a very dangerous job for a small child, especially the last born and so on. Anyway, I'm gonna post that on our other channel. But he listens so attentively, and actually when I say, oh my God, sweetheart, I've been talking for a long time, he's like, no. I love it when you're preaching, the way I learn a lot from you. My husband is very, very I don't know how he cope, but I'm gonna put a video here of how I think we're very funny. Women are very funny. I love this guy. He's a comedian, and I think him and his wife, I can already imagine that they have such a good relationship, because he always makes jokes about, his wife and so on. So listen to that, and then we can laugh together, right?
I love my wife, but her stories suck. She came home all excited. Oh my God, I went to Chick-fil-A. It was so good. But first of all, let me tell you, I was in the car and I was driving and I was like, oh my God, I wanted to go to Chick-fil-A because I was so hungry because I've been on that diet. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I deserve it. I've been so good to myself. And I saw a Chick-fil-A and I was like, oh my God, God wants me to have a Chick-fil-A. So I went ahead and I pulled into that Chick-fil-A, but it was closed. And I was like, oh my God, why is it closed? It's not Sunday. It was a new Chick-fil-A. It's not even open yet. So I was like, well, forget it. I guess I'm not going to have Chick-fil-A. So I got in the car and I was like, you know what? God does not want me to have Chick-fil-A. I'm going to go ahead and stick to my diet. And then I saw another Chick-fil-A and I was like, oh my God, God does want me to have Chick-fil-A. So I went ahead and pulled into that Chick-fil-A, and the girl that was taking my order, oh my God, she had like the cutest little earrings. They were like little Christmas trees. And I was like, oh my God, where did you get those? And she said Hobby Lobby, but there's no way that she got them at Hobby Lobby because I was just at Hobby Lobby, and they don't sell earrings at Hobby Lobby. I mean, maybe they sold her the stuff to make them. I mean, you can make them at Hobby Lobby, but she didn't buy them at Hobby Lobby. So anyway.
Can you see? Like, that's so weird. Like, this woman is telling a story, like a long story that is so unnecessary. But that's actually the thing. We are like that. It's not like, we are just like that. Women are talkative. We say a lot of, like, we just want to tell our story when we come from wherever we come from. We just want to tell our story. And that's why I say it when people say, you don't need a man. I'm like, yes, I don't need a man. But I want a man because I have too much love. I want to share this with a person from the opposite side, and I'm so happy that I'm blessed to have my husband, and I'm missing him so much. I am missing him so much. I'm going back soon, obviously, but it's 2 weeks before my flight. But I'm so, I don't know, I just can't wait. It's almost like I didn't even come from him. I love this man so much. This man just makes me feel like a little girl. Like when I'm in his presence, I'm so myself. I'm so, I don't know, like, thank you, Jesus. Anyway, coming back to the point. So as I say, like, we are different. Women are emotionally wired. Men are physically wired. And I'm going to put a video here. I love this pastor. I love how he teach about just how different we are. You know, like when a man is in a mood, what is he in a mood in that kind of sense? And when a woman is in a mood, you know, remember that I preach and talk about how you need, as a man, you need to prepare your wife for, like, you know, the being in the mood. And I shared so much, a lot of information about how my husband is just like, you know, like the perfect candidate for, like, just knowing how to put me in the mood, if I have to say that. Because to be quite honest, I'm always in the mood. Me and my husband are magically connected, that we're always in the mood. But when I say putting me in the mood, it's like maybe I'm in the kitchen. He's so romantic and he's so charming. Like, I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking actually, and he will come behind me, and you know what, right? This man is just very, because you wouldn't expect that from an African man in that sense, especially because in Canada we have a 2-bedroom, but in Cameroon we have like it's not even a 1-bedroom. Yeah, actually, I would say it's a bachelor then. But it's a bachelor that is bigger than a bachelor in that sense. Or maybe I would say it's a 1-bedroom, but it's open kitchen in that sense. Like, you can, when you're sitting like on the bed, you can actually see the person cooking in the kitchen and so on. So it's kind of like, it's just a place for two people who are madly in love, who just want to make life non-stop, who can kind of work naked the whole time in the house. It's not made for like being with children, by the way. So what I'm trying to say is sometimes I would be cooking and he would just come behind me, and, you know, like, I don't want to say everything. But what I'm trying to say is, like, as I said, you know, when I'm preaching to men, I'm like, you need to know that your woman is emotionally, and I can't talk about me because I'm always in the mood, but in general, a woman needs to be put in a mood by specific things. It's not about touching her breast and so on. Let me put that video quickly, and then we can discuss based on that.
The number one complaint of young wives about their husband is that he's not emotionally available. Because he's a physical being. He's trying to connect. Where are you physically? She said, I'm here emotionally. He's a physical being. It's not that women don't like sex. They just don't get turned on physically first. She's first emotional. You must first reach her emotion. If you want to get a woman in the mood, first unbutton her heart. She will unbutton her blouse. But most men go straight to the point. Sometimes a man wants to do something with his wife, he just goes straight to the point, just touch her hair. In his mind, he's being sexy. Just touch her hair. And that thing irritates women. She's wondering how we are going from watching football to just touching me here. How did we get here? And the man is wondering, why are you never in the mood? Because she's an emotional being.
Okay, so you can see what I mean, right? So it's not about touching her breast and seeing like, okay, now she's in the mood and so on. It's about that whole foreplay kind of thing that you need, before she's eventually, you know, kind of like on top of her game. So guys, yeah, this is a short video because I haven't shared kind of for a long time, I feel. But yeah, let's work on our marriages. Let's be, as I said, look good for your husband, and husband, please look good for your wife too. It's not about only the wife looking good for you. So just be that kind of person that he was dating. Just be that kind of woman that he was dating. You know, just be that kind of man that she was dating. You know, don't just because now you guys are married, let it loose. Like you are wearing a shitenge or whatever they call it. If you look at me, like I am taking care of myself. And to be quite honest, my husband, because he loves, like he admires my body, my athletic body, he usually decides for me. Like for example, I will put things on the bed and he'll say, most of the time he decides for me to wear leggings because he say I look so good in leggings. And I think you know what leggings are, right? Like you can see, yeah, that's what leggings are. Either you know, tights, like short tights, or long tights and so on. He loves it like crazy. Anyway guys, from me, Jehovah, take care and goodbye.